Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we've got one of the newest releases from Petrified Fish. This is the PFP10, PFP10 Hairtail. Now, it's not H-A-R-E tail, it's H-A-I-R tail. So at first I was like, wait a minute, but yep. But anyway, one of the newer releases from Petrified Fish. Now, you guys know Petrified Fish just did a really awesome thing for the channel. In recognition of me going over 10K a while back, they gave away 10 Petrified Fish knives. And not just any. I mean, not just... You could go on their website and pick out any knife that was in stock. So that was really cool of them. And a matter of fact, I think a couple people picked some of these up. But like I said, this is the Hairtail. Now, this is gonna come in 4 different versions. You got green micarta with a gray stonewash blade, khaki micarta with stonewash blade, carbon fiber stonewashed, and carbon fiber with a gray stonewash. So this one, we're looking at the carbon fiber and the gray stonewash. Now, it's kind of a little bit of a different looking stonewash, but very good looking. But back to the original fit and finish. Everything is done really well. A little more angular on this one for sure. Got a nice, what I believe that is a G10 back spacer. Lanyard hole. Now, not super deep carry. You know, we've got our standard, half-ish inch coming out. But done very well. Let's see, centering. Centering is on. Now, I thought we had a little bit of letterboxing going on, but not really. Not really. They're pretty flush. I mean, it might be. It doesn't want to. Nah, they're pretty flush. Pretty flush on those. Again, you have the one method of deployment. You do have the flipper tab. Detent seems to be pretty solid. I'll zoom out a little bit for you again. Yeah, detent is pretty good. The drop, running on cage ceramic bearings. Nice. Very nice. I tell you what, Petrified Fish is one of those companies that are putting out really good budget knives at a pretty darn price. Now, this is K110, so that's kind of, a basically D2. Basically D2. But a little bit different formulation. Let's see, what do we got there? There's the PFP10, K110. I don't know, what do you guys think of that blade finish? I kind of like it. It's a little bit different. It looks, it's kind of got that weathered, worn look. And I'm kind of digging it. Now, nice blade, sort of a harpoonish clip, if you will. I guess it's a clip. You've got the nice indent there in the spine for your thumb. Thumb lands in there very nice. I mean, you don't have any jimping. I really don't think it needs it. I mean, my thumb drops in there really nicely. As far as the grip goes, you've got a little bit of a cutout there for your finger. The other 3 drop right behind. And I do have a little bit of room left over. So, access to the liner lock. Yeah, no issues. It's cut out. It's even got a bit of a chamfer going on there, so you can just, easily access the liner lock. Overall, it seems to be a really good build, but let's get some specs on it. So, you're looking at a little bit over 8 inches, about 8 3/8. Kind of 8 1/4, 8 1/2, 8 3/8 is what we're going to call it between friends. Your handle is almost 5 inches long. Just over 4 3/4. So let's look at our blade length. Coming in at right about 3 5/8, a little over 3 1/2 for your cutting edge. Pretty much a full cutting edge, if you will. Now you've got your choil there. Choil doesn't go, it's pretty well. It's lagging that plunge a little bit from the looks of it. Don't look like we have any smiles or anything going on. So the sharpening was done pretty good. Now, we really don't have any weight reduction on this one. it's got, I mean, it's a decent sized knife, so it's got a bit of weight to it, and we'll get it on the scale here in a minute. That's one thing where it might have benefited from a little bit of weight reduction, but I mean, it's not overly heavy by any means. So there's your up against the PM2, and yeah, looks like the old Hairtail's got it by a hairtail, if you will. It's about 1/8 of an inch on the blade, and basically about that on the handle, so maybe a 1/2 inch overall-ish, and then of course it's going to be much bigger than the bug out, if that's the case. Get the old scale out here, and we'll get a weight on it. Now, like I said, larger knife, it does have some weight to it. What do we got? So 5.3, just over 5 ounces. That's not too heavy. Now, you guys know I like a little bit lighter knife, 150 grams. But definitely a very capable in the pocket. Now, as you can see, sits down in the pocket, but it's not deep carry. So, like I said, you've got about that fairly standard 1/2 inch sticking out of your pocket. Nothing too major there as well. Good pop coming out of the pocket. The clip is it's solid. You've got a pretty solid clip, but as you saw, it went in fairly easily. You've got a decent little ramp there. Now, as always, got to check that in the grip, and not even remotely an issue in my grip. Feels absolutely fantastic ergonomically. For me, yeah, it just sits very nicely in my hand. You've got that slight curve to the handle, which you know I do like. Pocket clip's not an issue. Now, for some of you, I could see where, you know, the grooves, the finger grooves might not sit perfectly. Definitely can see that. But as you can see, I do have quite a bit left over. So larger hands, yeah, you can definitely get in on that. Now, choking up, yeah, no, probably not going to happen for me. And if you have much larger fingers than I do, yeah, that's probably not going to happen for you. I mean, I could do it like so, but it's just, that grip feels a little bit awkward holding my finger like that. But in a normal grip, with my thumb up there, like I said, got a nice little landing pad there for my thumb. Really do enjoy that one. Now, you know, as far as the weight reduction goes, they may have left it to give the knife some heft, a little bit more, pardon me, a little bit more working capability. I don't think it needed it, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, it slides through rope. We've got a decent sized blade. It performed very well at work. For those of you that might be new to the channel, I cut a lot of rope at work every single day. And that's how I judge these knives. And these longer blades, yeah, 6 thread, 9 thread, 21 thread natural fiber rope. Yeah, this one had no issue with any of them. So for that 21 thread, sometimes you need just a little bit longer blade, and this one performed very well. Like I said, the PFP10 Hairtail is one of the newest from Petrified Fish. Petrified Fish has been just a really good company to partner with. They've done some awesome stuff. You know, just like I said, the whole giveaway they did on my live stream here 2 or 3 weeks ago, whatever it is now, that was really cool of them. And I just thank them again for doing that. So, I don't know, guys, if you got a Hairtail, especially if you got a Hairtail in that giveaway, let me know what you think. I'd be interested in hearing what you think about it. How does it feel in your hand? You know, always love that feedback that you guys provide. Not only for me, but for anyone else that may read your comments. It's really cool. We're here to talk about knives, start conversations, and just have a good time. And trust me, Petrified Fish has helped us do that plenty. So thank you so much, Petrified Fish. Thank you guys for swinging by today and checking out the PFP10 Hairtail. Forgot to tell you, you can get this thing for about $55. I think it's 53 something, 54, right in there. So they're keeping their prices really, really where they need to be, in my opinion. Just me. But thanks again, guys. Always appreciate you. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later, guys. Bye-bye.